Hey everyone, Alan here to do the Nightclub Tag, and this tag was created by BellTube at Brian Bell 7. I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat, and uh, if it takes me a while to get to a tag, or if I don't do it, that means it was over my head, or that it was a hard one. Like this one made me think, and it's a longish tag with 12 prompts, and I gotta get this under 9 minutes, so let's go. Prompt one: cocktail hour. Name a book that you think pairs perfectly with your favorite drink. You can tell how prepared I am. Well, lately, my favorite drink is cherry Coke, and that relates to this book, Mason and Dixon, because there's a character in here called Reverend Cherry Coke, and this is in like Puritan language, um, where they would abbreviate Rev, R-E-V period. So this could be an advertisement for brought to you by Cherry Coke. Prompt 2. Neon lights. Name a book with a cover that immediately grabs your attention like bright lights in a club. And I chose this cover by Kiki Friedman, Blast from the Past. I read this and reviewed it. I've got like 175 book reviews in a book review playlist. But he just passed away last month. He's a great, I like him as a person, as a man, as a character, as a Texan, as a writer, as a musician. And a lot of people on BookTube like him. Like the Mild Rumpus, Patricia H., commenter extraordinaire. Let's see, am I on 3? The Bouncer. What book did you have to put down because you just it didn't let you in? You weren't let in from the Bouncer, and I've shown this before. Lincoln and the Bardo. I'm willing to go back to it someday, but yeah, I couldn't get into that. 4. DJ's Choice. What book would you recommend as the perfect read for someone new to the fantasy genre? Here I have a few. I like you might be surprised by some. The Name of the Rose, not The Name of the Rose, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. And I read the sequel to that too. And I always kind of confuse these books. I also love The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafran. And there's a sequel to that too. I read those and reviewed them again in the playlist. What else do I have? I bet you guys thought I was going to bring out Black Leopard Red Wolf. I'm trying to bring new books out. 5. Disco Ball. Name a book that made you feel like you were part of a vibrant, glittering world. And I could have put Red Leopard Red Wolf, could have brought that out again, but after some thought, Salman Rushdie's Midnight's Children, and I lucky enough to buddy read that with Scott Bryant, late Scott Bryant, and we were going to read Rushdie's reread for me, Satanic Verses, and we might read that next year. 6. Diva Dance, or Dance Floor Diva. What book had you dancing with excitement from the first page to the last? Okay, here I'm going to bring up my friend Greg at Another Big With All Reads, because this is one of my favorite comedy books for sure. One of his too, Confederacy of Dunces. We both read it multiple times, willing to read it again someday, but I've read it so many times. But yeah, John Kennedy Toole. Also, this is a great book. We're going to buddy read someday, Homeboy. Now, Steve Donahue liked this book, actually. It's Seth Morgan, the late Seth Morgan. it kept my interest. One of those books that I really liked. We'll see if Greg likes it. 7. Guest list. Which author would you invite to an exclusive book themed party and why? Oh, I was thinking Joyce. Nah. W.B. Yeats. Possibly. Lester Crowley. Maybe. How about Stephen King? Yeah, somebody living. 8. VIP entrance. Which book did you feel privileged to read before it became widely popular? I put, I didn't answer that, did I? No, probably a crime fiction book or Da Vinci Code. I was, back in the day, I was on those, or Anne Rice's book, maybe. 9. Dance battle. Which two characters from different books would you love to see face off in a dance battle? I picked Leopold Bloom from Ulysses and Anna Karenina. And perhaps Bloom could cheer her up. 10. Midnight read. What's a book that you couldn't put down and ended up reading all night? Here I have books like Silence of the Lambs, Kite Runner, some crime fiction or mystery. What's the After Party? A book that left you with a hangover, unable to start a new book after finishing it. That would be, I brought this out yesterday on our live. Worst Place Than Hell on Fredericksburg Battle of the Civil War in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I was lucky enough to tour the site and the site of Jefferson Davis's White House in Richmond. Late Night Conversations. Which book would leave you talking in the night? This is a book 58 through 60, Les Pauls. Although I won't really get into it, just let me show you this page quickly. All the different ones, the colors: cherry burst, tea burst, bourbon burst. They fade into lemon. See the yellow ones, kind of. But I got a fake one down there. A copy, not a fake one. It's a copy. So tag some people. Now I have a contention here. I mean, I'm kind of guilty of this too in the past few years. I don't know if we're shouting out a lot of people at the same time or tagging a lot of people, but Pat's tagged all my friends, and a lot of people have done this tag. Like today, I saw Angelia do it, and then I was going to tag Kat at Ginger Bibliophile, but then she does it. I see, so I'm going to tag. If you see in this, please do it. It's a good tag. Mild Rumpus, Adam Savage is going to be on the show Monday. Adam Savage, Dane Cobain, Garrett was already tagged. Jess at Book Girl TV, were you tagged? I'd like to see you do this. And that's about it. Good. Talk to you later. Thank you. Here's my Les Paul copy.